Welcome back, everybody, to Milby Reads Emails. Today, I'm not wearing a V-neck. Don't panic. Or a U-neck, or a low neck, or any sort of low-cut neck. This is my new t-shirt I got the other day. It's my Shadow of the Colossus t-shirt. Do you like my nipples? I love this t-shirt. Like, adore this t-shirt. Hang on, let me just shift myself a bit. I could probably tip it down a bit. I don't know. I quite like it like that. So yeah, this is my Shadow of the Colossus t-shirt. I adore this t-shirt. It's not a V-neck or low neck. I'm trying to train myself to not wear V-necks all the time, because there's a lot of t-shirts that I really like that I don't wear because I'm like, the neck. I'm trying to get used to it. I have a Pac-Man t-shirt like this as well, which is cool. It's a bit tight though. It's like a light blue and it's quite tight. It's like a small when I used to be able to wear smalls. So it's a bit tight, but I still like it. But yeah, this is I got this off of QWERTY or something like that. Definitely one of my favorite t-shirts now. I wear it when I'm recording Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm listening to the Shadow of the Colossus soundtrack right now, so it's all Shadow of the Colossus everywhere. If I could have like Shadow of the Colossus like toys or like memorabilia, I would love to. I'm not kidding with you. I love Shadow of the Colossus. So that said, let's get on with today's episode of Milby Reads Emails and see how many we get through. First email is not a question, but it's just one of those nice ones. It's from Ginger. It says, "Greetings, your sheepness. I don't ever write YouTubers, so please bear with me." Bear with you. Of course I will. I just wanted to say that you're my favourite Let's Player and definitely in the top of my favourite things to watch, full stop. Thanks for being a bright spot in my day and for just being an all-around great human being, rainbow sheep-style person. Seriously though, the world's a little brighter because you're doing what you do. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Can I just say about this t-shirt? I like wearing brighter coloured t-shirts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really particularly like black t-shirts, but I love this t-shirt. It's just because it's Shadow of the Colossus, you know. I mean, what's not to love about Shadow of the Colossus? And you get this creepy eyes staring at you the whole time. Anyway, thank you for that, Ginger. It was very kind of you, as always. Always welcome. This email is from Stuart, and it says, "Hey, I was wondering what made you think of the name Millbeeful." Well, I've explained this multiple times, but I will do it again. For you, because you may not have seen it before. Milby, basically, my name is Max. Maxwell. And my second name starts with a B. That actually wasn't intentional. Can I say that? The fact that my MB is like my initials, and it's there. Basically, I used to be called Monksy, which I never liked. Malunksy. I always wanted to start with an M because my name starts with an M. So I just basically, and I hope a lot of people agree with me on this, and I've had people say it. Milby, I just wanted it to be Milby. The full was something else. The Milby is like what I go by. I always wanted to get a name that just rolled off the Milby. It just sort of comes off the tongue. It's not hard to pronounce. It's kind of difficult to mispronounce. It's quite memorable, I feel. Like it's Milby. It's pretty. I wanted to create a name that would stick in people's heads, basically. You know, be like Milby, yeah, and easy to say, not have difficulty saying it or remembering it. And I feel like I did that with Milby. I was just sort of sitting there playing around, thinking like, oh, and at the time, I'd actually been playing Poppin' Twimby, which is a game on Super Nintendo. And the main characters in that... oh, Jesus Christ, something passed by my window then. It scared the shit out of me. I thought I was being invaded by a home invader. Ah! It's just people outside. Yeah, so I was playing Twimby at the time. I've been playing it lately, and the main characters in that are named Twimby and Winby, and I like the B at the end of their names, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to incorporate that into my name, and I don't know. The mill just sort of came. I was like, Max, Minky Bee, Monksy Bee, Milby, Millbee. I'm really proud. I love it. I love it as a name. It's great. It's quite a feminine name, though. I mean, there is actually a girl on Twitter who has the same name, Millbee. She had it before me, so people have got her confused with me before. Pretty girl as well. So yeah, but the full bit was just YouTube. Somebody already had Millbee on YouTube originally. They never ever did anything with it, but I couldn't pick Millbee, so I picked Millbeeful. I don't think there is a Millbee on YouTube. You type it in, you'll get nothing. But I wouldn't let me use Millbee, so I had to use Millbee. And I was like, well, you could use Millbeeful, and I was like, yeah, all right, Millbeeful. It still rolls off the tongue, but yeah, I go by Millbee. You say Millbee, you don't say Millbeeful. Nobody says Millbeeful. It's Millbee, you know, or Mills, or Milbs. Milbs is what people have taken to calling me a lot lately. But yeah, I like it. It's a cute little nickname. Yeah, I like it. It's a good name. I feel like it's memorable. Let me know if you feel like it's kind of one of those easy to remember names. It took me a long time. Thinking when you want to create an internet persona for yourself, it's difficult. I've had quite a few. I was a Monksy and Malunksy. I used to go by what was it called? I think it was like Elder Winter or something, like Elder Winter or Digital Winters. That was it. There was one of them was based off Elder Scrolls. It was called like Elder Wind. That was it. Elder Wind. And Digital Winters was something I used to go by on like an old forum. Yeah. Millbee. That's who I am now. It's what people know me more as than Max in the internet world, which is weird. But there you go. And no, my friends don't call me Millbee. That would be weird. They call me Max. This email comes, as you see, every time I do that, that's me pressing F9 and lifting my hand off really over the top. This is from Alex, and it says, I have the same microphone as you. It's a quick question. What setting do you use? I use the the one that kind of looks like a person's bum. See that one there? Kind of looks like either like a Pac-Man ghost or like a sort of like a bum. That's the in front. That one gives me the best features. That one on the one next to it. This one over here. That one. Oh, come on. There you go. That one is for two-way conversations. That one is for all-around room stuff, and this one is that's two-way conversations. No, that's the side. That's two-way conversation. Hey, I picked the one that's right in front. I don't want the all-around room one. It makes it sound really weird. It sounds like you're in like a stadium. But yeah, that's the setting I use. I hope that helps. This email is from Sam, and it says, Dear Milby, hello, my name is Samuel, or Sam for short, and I wanted to tell you how much I love your work and all the laughs you have brought me, as well as the rest of the Minecraft gang. Your humor is amazing, and I've never seen a video of yours that didn't make me laugh. Thank you. Now, the reason for my true thanks is for the help you have given me this past couple of months, where I recently moved out on my own thousands of miles from home to start my life fresh. Things have been tough at times, and I haven't made any friends, but thanks to you, I will always feel like I have some friends close by to make me laugh. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know how you feel. It's hard when you're in a place you don't know anyone. When I went to uni, I went to uni without anyone that I knew, purposely, because I wanted to force myself to meet new people. But it's scary. You go out there, you don't know if you're going to make new friends. I was lucky. I made friends pretty fast, but it can be scary, and it sucks that you might be finding it hard to make friends. But yeah, I'm glad I can help you have a laugh and stuff. Even though I just watch you and the rest of the gang through a screen, I feel like I have you all close by, and I'm proud to call you a friend. Thank you again, Milby, from your friend Sam. And the YouTube name is The Rusty Napkin. So yeah, thank you for that. That's it's very kind of you. Stuff like that is always really nice to see. I guess it would be. I mean, I've always been kind of one of those people who, if I'm forced to, if I have friends are there, I will stick with my friends. There's no question about it. That's my comfort zone. But if I am in a place without people I don't know very well, then I will just force myself to make friends with people. I mean, like in uni, uh, the first day we were there, we had like a freshers thing, and we had these people, the older years, coming around, being like, "Hey, come on, everyone, come out!" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I went to the kitchen and poured 10 shots of vodka out for everyone. I was like, "Come on, guys, let's all do shots of vodka." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, fine, do it. I'll do it myself." Didn't realize how much of a nutcase I looked at the time, and I drank 10 shots of vodka in a row. I went boom, 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 boom down the row. I don't know how I couldn't do that now. I don't know how I did it then. And then I ran out the door going, "Yeah, party!" All my flatmates thought I was fucking insane and were terrified of me. Didn't think about that at the time. I was just thinking, yeah, it's fun. So I went to the uni bar. I went to Bath's bar uni, by the way. I went to the uni bar that night. There was all loads of people there, you know, freshers and stuff. And basically, I hung at the bar most of the time, just chatting with random people who came up, buying them drinks and having a chat with them. And that was how I made friends. To start with, I hung out at the bar for most of the night. Went dancing a bit when I was really hammered, and took my top off for some reason, and then lost it. I remember the next day having to walk home in nothing but a pair of beach shorts and sandals, flip flops, because it was a beach theme. It was. I had to walk home in nothing but a pair of like beach shorts and flip flops. I was like. It's a bit cold. Lost my top my first night there. It was amazing. So yeah, I spent most of the time like by the bar, just chatting with people and buying them drinks, and then getting to know them. And that was me, and that was that. And I was this guy just buying people drinks, and it was really fun. God, I really miss that. I wish I could. If I could go back in time to any point, it would be that first uni night, because that was like a really good. That whole week was just incredible. But yeah, that was me. But that was different. That's uni. It's a lot easier to make friends in uni than it is in like the outside world, in the real world. When you're in the uni is not the real world. You're in a bubble in uni. No, never mistake that. When you're in uni, you are in a bubble where everything is wonderful most of the time. But when you come out of the uni, it's a bit harder. But yes, thank you for that, Sam. Very kind email. Whoa! This email is. Look at the size of this fucking email. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to hide this stuff. Look at the size of the font in this email. Jesus. I didn't want to show you their email address, but holy hell, there's some big ass font. I don't know what size that is. Hello, Milby! I'm reading this written by like freaking God, what's his name? The really loud dude. Oh my God, what is his name? You know, Gordon's alive! Jesus, I forgot his name. Hello, Millbee! My name is Dylan! My question is, how did you get into video games and or YouTube? Thanks for your time, Brian Blessed. That is his name. Brian Blessed. It doesn't say that. Gordon's alive! Hello, Millbee! My name is Dylan! My question is, how did you get into video games and or YouTube? Thanks for your time. Brian Blessed. I read it twice just because I could. I'm sure that topped the microphone out and everyone is deaf now, so sorry about that. How did I get into video games and or YouTube? Video games I've always loved since I was a kid. It's just been something that I was used to pass the time, and eventually I started to love them as basically it's like an art form almost. Like a person would love books or a person would love paintings, I love video games. You know, they're something I love to sort of dissect sometimes and look at. I love video games. It's not about being the best for me. It's about, you know, having an experience, which I don't know, some people find weird. But like some people, like the whole video game thing is just like kind of looked down upon by some people. It's like, fucking nerd. It's like, I feel like video games are legitimate as a pastime, as say art or sports, or I mean, okay, sports is gonna make you healthy, but whatever. You know, art or reading or books or stuff like that. It's as legitimate a form as art or enjoyment as any of those. You know, so. Well, sometimes. Not all video games are art. Some video games are art, some are not. you know which ones I mean. Superman 64 was not a work of art. But yes, I feel like it's a legitimate thing, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise or feel embarrassed that you like video games. Fuck the people who don't. Fuck the people who judge you because you enjoy video games. They are not your friends, and you don't want to be friends with them. But how did I get into video games and or YouTube? YouTube was just I dropped out of uni after my second year. And after my second year of doing my first year again, because it's very I had no one. All my friends were gone. I had like no one around here. And funny enough, I was saying just before about how, you know, I find it easy to make friends, but like around here. Maybe I feel like it is unique. Like around here, there's a lot of people I just don't want to know. You know, I don't particularly like the area I live in. It's not the best, it's not the nicest, the best place. Most of them are just old people. But and and there's a lot of people around here you've known for years, but you don't like them. You know, in uni you don't know these people. You haven't got to know them yet. But yeah, so basically, I needed something to pass like the insane amount of spare time I had. So I did YouTube. I just started making videos. No one watched them. And then suddenly some people started to enjoy them. And I'm really grateful to them. And eventually, after I lost my job at a barman in a club, I just decided that I'd start doing this full time. I don't make much from it. But I make just about enough. But I don't really mind that because I never thought I'd be doing a job in my life that I really loved, and I really love this, so I'm very grateful to everyone who allows me to make a living out of doing this. I certainly never was like, I wanted to do YouTube as a thing. I mean, everyone's just like, when you love video games, you're like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to get paid for doing video games, but it's more than that for me. It's not about being paid for video games, it's about getting paid to entertain people. I am an entertainer in my mind. Like a TV person might be. I entertain you. Video games are like a part of it, but I do this, and there's other things I could do. But yeah, I consider myself like an entertainer. And if you say to people I'm an online entertainer, they immediately go porn. And I make online entertainment. Oh, you make porn then? No, I don't. I do not make porn. I'm just checking something then. But yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love what I do, and I'm very grateful for it. So thank you for that question, Dylan. Dylan! This is from Jaden. It says, hey man, I've not been a sub for long, about a month, but I already love your content. Thank you. It's very funny and a really good way to kill time. YouTube will do that. Kill time for sure. For show. Let's ignore that, shall we? A question that I have for you is this. Oh, sorry. A question that I have for you is, what is your favorite thing to do to kill time when you have nothing to do? I usually record. There's always something to do. That's the thing. His is to watch the Minecraft guys, especially you, Beef, and Paws and B-Dubs. If I've got nothing to do, it means I should be recording, really. I shouldn't not be recording. I should always be recording. And sometimes I won't record, obviously. Sometimes I just don't want to record. And then there's moments when I have nothing to do and I don't want to record. I will usually watch a live stream or have a live stream on whilst I'm like editing something, or maybe playing like a little video game that I'm not paying much attention to. I'll watch some TV. Go out with my friends when I can, but I'm a bit of a stay-at-home guy a lot of the time these days. But yeah, I play a lot of video games like off in my spare time as well. But when I'm playing them in my spare time, I feel like I should be recording them. But really, there should be nothing to do when I have. There should be no point really when I have nothing to do, because there's always something to do. And when I feel like I've got nothing to do, then I should create something to do. Because the recording, unlike live stream, if I got nothing else to do, I will live stream. you know, it's the kind of cool thing about what I do. I'd be like, I've got nothing to do. I should live stream for people, or this is why I love doing what I do. You have no work hours. Your work hours are always and whenever you want them to be. It's why I love doing this as well. It's pretty cool. Thanks for that question, Jaden. Hope that helped. Hope that answered it, kind of. Oh, P.S. Your accent is bloody amazing. Accent's bloody amazing. They're from New Zealand. Awesome. Fellow sheepland, New Zealand is, of course, well known for their sheep, as we are. Oh, hello everybody. New email. Hey there, Milby. I'm probably going to sound like a total derp, right? This is from Star. Not the Star that people know from the Minecraft community. It's a different Star, I think. Probably going to sound like a total derp writing this, but I've been dying to write a message to one of the Minecraft members for absolutely ages, but I never had the chance to. I never really sent anyone from YouTube an email. Have I already read this out? I'll read it anyway. Either. I've always stopped myself because the amount of mail you guys already have, but I decided that you'd be the first person I mail. I won't lie to you, there's not too much mail on this account. Any of my questions have already been asked by other people, and if I did, I have any, I'm happy to wait until someone else asks. So don't worry about adding this to the video. Oh, I'm sure people don't want to hear me waffle. Anyway, I'm just going to try and keep it short for you. I'm going to add it to the video anyway. I love your videos, and whenever a bad day pops up, I know I can always go to YouTube and watch some of your videos to cheer me up. I really like how you're so open and free when playing games, sort of being careful on what you say and how to attempt playing each game. No, I should probably pay more attention to what I say. I have to admit, your rock singing / yelling / screaming, I have no idea what to class it as. Well, everything is so metal. Everything is so metal. When playing DMC, it amuses me to no end. I always end up in a fit of giggles. Anyway, I better end this. It's getting a tad long. Never change who you are. You're a really unique person. I wish you all the best in the future. You're making us all us Welsh sheep very proud of you. Are you from Wales, do you? Cool. Awesome. Thanks for the email. Very kind of you. I'm almost at the end of my emails now. This is from Jules. It says, hey, Milby, I'm a big fan of yours and all your gameplay. I'm a girl, a really nerdy one. My question is, that was a bit of a weird thing to chuck in. My question is, do you have any people who are your role model? Dante. No, I'm kidding. That would be a weird fucking role model. Be a fucked up role model. In regards to like what I do and like Twitch and YouTube, I have like a lot of respect for people who come up out of nothing and don't use cheap methods to obtain, or like view bots to obtain the level of success that they have. I have a lot of respect for people who do that because it's not easy. When you're doing it, you'll realize how difficult it is. But I have a lot of respect for people who do that entirely on their own merits without relying on really cheesy ideas or stupid ideas or just, you know. And there are people who do that, not to name names, but those people I'm just like, yeah, I know how you got where you are. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for people like that. In regards to Twitch, there's some streamers on Twitch who I regard quite highly in like how they've come up out of nothing again and how the way they run their things, and it affects me in the way I do stuff. Certainly, there's a person on Twitch named Man vs Game who I find very entertaining. He's been a pretty big influence on the way I do stuff. Check him out if you ever get the time. Man vs Game, that is, on Twitch. He's an example of coming up from nothing. It's pretty incredible when you see that happen. Outside of this, I don't really try to. I'm not one of those people who like puts people on pedestals. Like when I say about these people, I mean here. I don't put them up like, oh, everyone's a person. I don't like personally. I don't get the whole. I understand. I'm not trying to put you down, but like I don't look at other YouTubers as like famous at all. Not myself, anyone like that. I don't see it like that. I try not to like place people on pedestals. That said, there are some people who I will, you know, like, what's his name? Patrick Stewart, like that. I'll be like, oh, he's just a better man than me. But yeah, as a role model, I really don't. I don't like have a role model. I don't try and think like, oh, that person right there, I want to bait myself on them. I just go around. I just do things the way I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a role model. I just don't have anyone I particularly look up to when it comes to life. Most of the role models people have now, you're like, oh, fuck up. I heard like people say, my role model is Katie Price. What? Your role model is some fake fucking big-breasted, like, just, oh god. No, like, yeah, I don't really do the role model thing. I just am me, and I am my own role model, I suppose, if you want to put it in an entirely unarrogant way. You know, I am my own role model. Thanks for asking. This is from Kitsune. It's an awesome name. I don't know if that's like a name, but that's cool. First off, Milby, I'd like to thank you for having been accepted to the... You thank me for having been accepted to the Minecraft server. That's interesting. Without seeing pause give you the tour, I may not have gotten the laughs I've had without your videos. At first watching you, it was odd. But now I can't wait to hear you talk and see you play and live stream. The videos give me a giant source of entertainment to watch while I do my homework. Your DMC Let's Plays so far is one of your funnier moments on your videos alone. I hope that you complete it and enjoy it too. Yes, done, completed, and enjoyed a lot. I hope to see you in a live stream soon and wish you well. Thank you very much, Kitsune, for a lovely email. I haven't really got much to say about that, just thank you very much. Psychopath phase. This is from MJ. Michael Jackson, what? How did you get partnered, and do they take a percentage of your ad? It's just questions. How did you get partnered, and did they take a percentage? I got partnered because I went and asked. You kind of don't expect them to come to you. You got to go to them. But don't take the first opportunity. It's all a game of negotiations. That's the way it works. They do take a percentage of your ad revenue, yes, but in return for that, it means I can do stuff that I wouldn't have been able to before. For example, like I couldn't have made a Let's Play on DMC and made money off of it without a bit of a risk, because they take care of all the legal stuff basically. So it's some people feel like they don't need it. I did, because I was getting pinged fucking everywhere on YouTube. I was having a bad time on YouTube before I got partnered with RPM. So yeah, I feel like they saved my channel somewhat. But yeah, the ad revenue, they do take percentage, but I can. It's almost like because they're helping you out. But yeah, how did I meet Pause? Through a YouTuber named Zombie Cleo. When she was making a special Christmas video, we met through that. Apparently, I feel like we met before, but we met through that, and ever since then we got on really well. So there you go. It's been like we've known each other forever. What was that? Thank you for the great comment. This right here is the last email. Oh yeah, last email, everybody. Last email in my inbox, and I'm done. I'm clear. So please send me more, because I have no more emails. Greetings, Milby. The first part of this is just me blabbing on about you, so skip it if you wish. I'm fine reading this out. Found your channel just recently, and I can't believe what I've been missing out on. I find you very entertaining, and a pleasure to watch. I visited your videos quite a bit over the last while during exams, because the stress of studying for physics was quite overwhelming. But you helped relax me and calm me down. So thank you for that. I really enjoy your videos and your accent, and I hope you don't mind me saying you're quite good looking. Please don't get creeped out. It's alright, Lauren. Don't worry about it. If you're watching this and have heard the other stuff, then that's quite tame. Following questions. I can't lie to you. I love it when people say that. It is a very nice. It's very nice. It certainly helps you feel better about yourself. The following questions aren't very good, but I'm curious. Smiley face. First off, do you drink coffee? I don't. No. So the second part of that doesn't really make any sense. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. I don't particularly want to get one of those people who... Sorry. I just realised I have spaghetti here and it's going cold. So I just, without even thinking, I was like, oh, fuck it, I need to eat that. Yeah, I was really ready to eat spaghetti for a minute. No, I don't like coffee. I don't really want to be one of those people who sort of has to rely on coffee to wake up in the morning and stuff. I just run off my own steam. I'm sure at one point when I'm old I'll need it to function, but I try and avoid coffee, to be honest with you. Don't know why. And tea, just in general, those kind of things. Do you have any habits or facts about you that people find very strange? For example, I find wearing socks incredibly irritating and don't feel the emotion guilt. Forgive my bad questions, and thanks for the time. All the best, Lauren. That's a bad question. Habits or facts about you? I have a habit of... embellishing on things sometimes without really meaning to. I have a horrible habit of so much lying. Like, it is kind of lying, but like, if people say something that I know isn't true, like, okay, for example, I met someone the other day who thought I was someone else, and I could have just said straight away, no, I'm not sorry, I'm not that person. I was like, yeah, hey, how's it going? I don't see you in ages. Straight away, I was like, this will be fun. So I went with it. I have a horrible habit of doing stuff like that. I will just making up random stuff when I'm out and about and drunk. It's a bad habit of mine, but it always leads to really funny situations. So I'm glad I do it, to be honest with you. I say a lot as well. It's a bad habit. You don't feel guilt. I won't lie. I'm not the best with emotions. Like, I know I get them. I do feel emotions. I'm not like a robot. But I don't get particularly guilty a lot of the time. Maybe it's because we're selfish. I don't know, but like, I usually people trying to guilt trip me into doing stuff doesn't usually work. Very rarely ever works because I don't really buy it. I'm sort of like, yeah, I know what you're trying to do, but I don't really. It's not working on me. Strange habits. Well, I have a habit of doing this a lot. You might notice, like, scratching myself. I don't know what that's about. And even if I'm not that itchy, like, I will just do this a lot. Always. I don't know why. I think it's like a habit of like being conscious about what I'm doing with my hands. I think that might be it. I can be a bit like, while I'm talking sometimes, I'm a bit like, what should I do with these hands? Like, I don't know what to do. Hi, how's it going? No, put your hands up. Okay. Hi, how's it going? I just want to talk to you about stuff, and I don't know what to do with my hands. Hey, it's going great. I hope you're doing wonderful. And whoa, that looks kind of crazy. Hands coming in. Woo! Yeah, but there you go. That's that. I think that's it then. There you go. That is it. That is the last email of my inbox. So I didn't read your emails, and you sent me one. I probably emailed you back personally, or I just didn't want to answer it, and it wasn't something I could answer. There is one on here that I need to get back to do the podcast. But yes, thank you for that, guys. I'm looking at no new emails, which is nice. I like being able to be like, yeah, I completed this task. Woo! So yeah, send me more so that I have to read them again. Don't have to send me more, of course, but yeah, any email, any and all emails are accepted. If I don't read them, it's because you sent a really silly email that's not really something I can read or answer. So don't be insulted though if I do. Just I don't know. Yeah, so thank you anyway, guys. Thanks for all the emails and stuff. And I guess I will see you, well, I'll see you next time. I've got 96 spam emails, but I'm pretty sure these... Wow, yeah, I don't think any of these are you guys. Confirm your ESPN award. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Entertainment sports personality. Yeah, so I'm off, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep sending me those emails. It's down below. Millbeeful@gmail.com. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.